Hey everyone, it's SpursRail96 here. Welcome to another Train Sim World news video. Today, Dovetail Games and Train Sim Germany have revealed the next piece of content coming to the game, and I can tell you it's a route I'm very much looking forward to seeing how it will be portrayed in Train Sim World. The route in question is the historic and mostly Austrian, but it also encompasses a little bit of Germany too. The Mittenwaldbahn has been revealed. It is arriving on the 11th of February 2025 for all platforms. The price has gone up this time. It will cost £33 in the United Kingdom, $45 in the United States of America, and €40. So as always, let's dive straight into the details. So the Mittenwaldbahn traverses the Alps between Bavaria, Germany, and Tyrol, Austria. It is set in 1989, and it is roughly 40-ish miles, or just over 63-ish kilometers. Now, talks of a mountain railway went back as far as the 1880s, although no trains would turn a wheel over the pass until 1912. The line was planned to be electrified from the start to make tackling the route much easier. Even with electric traction, traversing a mountain range is no small feat for a standard gauge railway. The Mittenwaldbahn features many tunnels and iconic bridges, with incredible ruling gradients as steep as nearly 4%. Such lines offer major challenges, but also scenic wonders. You can take in the sights of the peaks and valleys, with the rails rising as high as 1.1 kilometers above sea level, and Seefeld station provides the summit of the route, with some quite spectacular views. Along the route lie principal stations at Innsbruck Hauptbahnhof, Mittenwald and Garmisch-Partenkirchen, punctuated by impressive infrastructure such as the bridge over Schlossbachklamm. The area is known for its ski resorts, and services will vary between those transporting ski tourists and local freight for the towns situated along the route. Let's take a look at the trains, shall we? Let's take, starting with the headline act, the star of the show, if you will. Joining Train Sim World for the first time is a classic European shape of locomotive, often giving the term crocodile. The term extends to different classes of locomotive in mainly Switzerland, but also Austria, Germany, and others. The long snouts at either end are reminiscent of those from reptilian nature, with the cab, pantographs, and transformers located in the central section. Many examples of this locomotive style date back to over a century ago. The Österreich Bundesbahn 1020 Crocodile electric locomotive dates from latter, with examples built between 1940 and 1956. As a result, this locomotive offers a significant different sort of driving challenge to that of other European locomotives. Turning the wheel, for example, will result in the taps visibly moving in the machine room as you travel up and down the mountainous route. Joining the crocodile is a familiar face, the Deutsche Bundesbahn BR111 electric locomotive, previously seen in Bahnstrecke Salzburg-Rosenheim and the hideous Train Sim World 5 gameplay pack. In both of those settings, it represented a classic form of traction over more modern locomotives. In Mittenwaldbahns, it's been reversed. The 111 offers a more modern experience over the rather aging OBB 1020 and comes in a new livery of Deutsche Bundesbahn blue and cream, making a change from the ubiquitous red paint seen in this part of Europe. For Mittenwaldbahn, the cab and exterior have been worked on to better represent this locomotive as seen in the late 1980s, including a reworked cab layout. The locomotive will also feature the safety system Indusi rather than PZB. This safety system was previously seen on the Niedertalbahn's 365 shunting locomotive. Players that are not familiar with this system will be able to learn more with the route's manual, which will be published around the release. I also think you can take a look back at the Niedertalbahn's manual, so you can get up to speed with the with how this new type of, or relatively new, safety system works in Train Sim World. As far as coaches and wagons are concerned, facilitating both passenger and freight services is a selection of rolling stock with both new and reliveried stock seen in some previous route add-ons. For the passengers, I should say, Sibberlinge BN and ABN coaches in Deutsche Bundesbahn brushed metal livery are hauled by both locomotives for passenger trains along the route, with notable weathering on the roof. Mixed rakes of intercity coaches in both Deutsche Bundesbahn blue and cream and red and cream liveries offer a more presentable setting for passengers. For freight trains, 2 new wagons are included in the add-on, the Deutsche Bundesbahn ES50 and the Deutsche Bundesbahn RMMS 663, with the latter hosting 4 different types of loads. Tugs 959 hoppers and Schimm's 708 wagons are also included in new Deutsche Bundesbahn liveries. And finally, let's touch on the timetable. It will feature services primarily focused on the OBB 1020 electric locomotive, which has 104 playable services, with a supporting 63 from the Deutsche Bundesbahn BR111. Both of these locomotives haul trains across the entire route, which is punctuated by single-track running, which creates bottlenecks and limits the number of services running at one time. There are 2 additional service layers. These are the Deutsche Bundesbahn BR365 diesel shunting locomotive from Niedertalbahn, operating playable services between Garmisch-Partenkirchen and Mittenwald. There are 5 services in total. And finally, the Deutsche Bundesbahn BR103 electric locomotive from Link Rheinstrecke will operate services at Innsbruck Hauptbahnhof, but only as AI. And finally, collectibles, if you're into that sort of thing. There are various things to complete, such as putting up stickers, replacing milk bottle tops, and tidying up luggage racks and ski equipment. And there we are. That concludes this video. It is a bit steep, the price, for, the route mileage, 40 miles, or just a tad under, but the route looks absolutely spectacular. No other way to describe it. It's going to be an absolute classic. It always is from Train Sim Germany, and for Crocodile Locomotive, that is magnificent, absolutely magnificent. So I can't wait to get my hands on this and have a lot of fun with it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you'd enjoyed it, then of course hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you are watching this video for the first time, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.